YouTube, happy Saturday. Hopefully everybody's well. Gorgeous day here in North Carolina. It's probably close to 80. It was 76 this morning at 11:30, so it is 2:30 now, so it's warmed up. Smoking some Hobbit's weed. Really enjoying this lately. And smoking it in a Molina Devil Ants little 9mm pipe. Like the 9mm. Enjoying a highball. Little Crown Peach and Sprite. Fantastic. Mrs. Buckeye cleaned out the liquor store with the Crown Peach. Cleaned it out plumb. Because of her, they had to start selling it in limited 2 bottles. That's all right. We'll be in stock for a while. So, a few weeks back, I did a video on how we've lost our mind, and today, again, I am convinced we have lost our mind. So yesterday, North Carolina Governor Roy Cooper, I think it's Roy, shows what I know, said that Monday at 5, North Carolina will be a shelter-in-place state for non-essential workers, non-essential businesses. And today, the crazies came out of the woodwork. Crazy. So I was running some errands. Went to Lowe's, got some lump charcoal. Got the big green egg out, so firing it up for the first time in a while. We couldn't use it at the apartment when we weren't sure if we were staying here or not, so we just rented. It's been about a year, so I'm firing it up, dusting it off. Lowe's wasn't bad. They had installed some plexiglass windows between you and the clerk, which was kind of interesting. And of course, every store has a little red X on the floor to stay back 6 feet. Okay, whatever. But in and out of there, not bad. Went to Target to pick up a couple prescriptions at the CVS. That was a nightmare. They had a couple things I was gonna get, but literally 20-some people in a line with shopping carts all the way back through the store. 2 or 3 registers was all that opened. They closed the self-checkouts out. Usually I go to Target because they get you through. Not today. People standing in this line, and I look at their carts because I'm nosy. It's crazy. One lady had a small pack of toilet paper, 4 rolls. That was it. And she's in line for it. I guess I shouldn't be judgmental because everybody has a different need right now. But all the shopping carts looked. I'm like, really? That's what you're going to stand in line for? They did have some single-use wet wipes that I was kind of wanting to get. But I wasn't standing in line for it, so I set them down and walked out. Got my prescriptions. That was no big deal. No line for that. Went over to Walmart to get some more shotgun shells for target shooting. In and out, Walmart had it going on. They had it dialed in. Usually I could be a little critical of them, but today, spot on. Kudos to the Walmart folks. They had an associate there with the self-checkout, and they were running people through the self-checkout. All of them were open. Every time somebody used it, they sprayed it down, wiped it down. I thought it was fantastic. And the lines were moving. There wasn't a bad line. I was in and out of Walmart, no problem. I had to go to Dunham Sports to return. I had bought a magazine, 1022 magazine. Bought 2 of them, and I opened one to test it. It just doesn't work well. It's not Ruger brand. It is Butler Creek, I think. It just doesn't feed well. So I took the other one back. I said, I wish I could have brought the other one back. And they're like, what are you going to do with it? I said, I'm probably going to smash it with a sledgehammer. That's what I'm going to do with it. Makes me that angry. Went by the liquor store. It was nobody in there. which was surprising. She said she was prepping for later. The drunks were probably still asleep because it was only 11. So I beat them in. Then went and wanted to get a really big Boston butt pork shoulder to smoke, but I didn't think Sam's was the right place to go. They may have had them. I wasn't going to go in there though. So I went to the Food Line, and they had a few small, a 3.5 pound and a 2 pound pork loin. I picked those up, and I wanted to do some steaks tonight. I wanted to do some fillets, but they had 1 pack of steaks left, and it was ribeye, 1 pound each. So we'll cut those in 2 and have 2 meals. We don't need to eat 1 pound steaks. Nobody needs to eat a 1 pound steak. People do it. So, but in all this craziness, man, and what I started the video saying how crazy it was. Yesterday, everybody's out and about, no problem. Today, because of that announcement yesterday, everybody has masks on, everybody has gloves on. You'd think the world changed overnight. Nobody, again, Friday, none of that was going on. Announcement made, oh Lord, here we go. Suit up, everybody. We're going in. So, but we're sheltering in place. Mrs. Buckeye worked today. We're both off tomorrow, then back at it Monday. So, the life of essential employees. You know, folks ask me, what are you doing within the quarantine? I'm like, working. What are you doing? It's really, for us, normal. I shouldn't say normal because we're working a lot more hours. It's busier. Normal life, but busier. And oh yeah, on top of this, I start my master's program next week. That's going to be interesting. But we'll figure out a way. Always do, always do. Big green eggs rolling right now. I'm trying to get it up to 700 just to knock the dust off of it and get it rolling again. Test everything out. And I'll get up. I'll do the steaks tonight, and I'll get up and do slow smoke those pulled pork, those loins. I'll probably do them both, and then that way we can freeze it. Anyhow, that's what's going on here. A video really not about pipes, not about tobacco, and not about really anything except for crazy. Be safe. Take care of yourself. We'll see you next time. Working on some new 80s stuff, so we'll catch you with that. Have a good day, everybody.